Hi everyone. In this video, I will show you how to automate emails and send all the data from your Google Sheet using Google Apps Script. Imagine you have a Google Sheet with details like employee name, email ID, task, status, and due date. Instead of manually sending status reports every week, we will set up a script that automatically emails the data on a scheduled day, like every Friday or every Monday. By the end of this tutorial, you will be able to send weekly reports without any manual effort. Let's get started. First, we will click on extensions and then click on app script where we will write our entire code. Let's begin by creating new function send weekly report. This function is going to contain the logic for fetching data from the sheet and sending the email. To access the sheet containing the data, we will define a variable sheet. Spreadsheet app.getActive spreadsheet gets the active Google Sheet, while getActiveSheet retrieves the sheet where our data is stored. We will define one more variable data to get the data from the sheet. GetDataRange selects all the filled cells in the sheet, and getValues fetches the data as an array. Assign a variable named recipient to the email to which you want to send the email. Declare one more variable named subject, which will have the subject line of your email. In this case, we will keep it weekly summary report. Now, let's define the body of the email. Over here, you can write whatever you want to be sent in your email before your Google Sheet. Since we want the data to be sent in tabular form, we will convert the data into HTML table. We will add a visible border around the table cell. To prevent gaps between the cells, we will use the attribute collapse. We will keep the width auto, making it compact, aligning text to the left. Now we will set the background color of the header row. Next, we want the headers. For that, we will use date 0. This will fetch the first row of the data array, which contains column headers. Map header loop through each column header. Next, we will format each column header with padding and minimum width. Join function will join all the elements into a single string so they appear in one row. Our header row ID is done now. Let's get the rest of the rows of the table. Data.slice1 extracts all rows except the first one, which is usually the header row. Map row loops through each row and start creating an HTML table row. Next, we will write the code to get the data in each of these rows. We can add the closing points to our email. Now our email body is done. Next, let's send the email with HTML formatting. We will mention the variable recipient to which we have assigned the email ID we want to send the email. Subject, and finally our HTML body. Save the script and click on Run. So this is the mail which we have received, but the date needs some formatting. So we will go back to our script and make few changes. Over here, I have added a variable time zone and if condition. This will check if the cell contains date, then it will format the cell, else the value in cell will be as it is. Now let's again run the script. And there you go, the format of the email is perfect. Next and the last step is the mail should go every week without any manual effort. So for that, we will go to triggers and add a new trigger. Select the function name, event source will be time driven, week timer, and select the timings when you want the email to be sent. That's it. Every Friday, the mail will go to the recipient without any manual effort. With just few lines of Google Apps script, we have built an efficient automation system that can be scaled as needed. Whether you need daily, weekly, or monthly reports, this approach ensures consistency and accuracy without manual effort. Try it out, customize it, and take your automation to the next level.